Chad. Turn me up, Chad. Turn me up, Chad. What up, bro? Turn me up, Chad. I don't got 2K, bro. Like, I don't have 2K. I did not get 2K this year.
You might not know the word EMAW, but
I just go jump in the chat with y'all till I saw y'all wrong, but
every man a Wildcat.
Hey, appreciate the
inside
like.
Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually
I ain't
every
got the
man,
cable.
woman, and
Dang.
child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue. They start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Chris Davis, joined here in the booth.
Dre, what it do, Dre?
And Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway.
Hey, I appreciate the likes, y'all. From TikTok, I appreciate that. Run it up.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out.
Sam, what it do, Sam?
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Oh, hurt. You see me? You see me?
Johnson wants to throw it.
No. Hey, nobody trying to use it like that. That should have been a pick.
Knock it away.
Yeah,
Bro, don't try to use it like that, bro.
The ball's coming. I
Be
got
for real.
and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They'll run it from the gun. He breaks the tackle.
Tackle him.
At the 35 is open.
Come on.
To the 43-yard line.
G's money. What it do, cuz?
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
User 582817596988274. Hello, how you doing? Roy, what it do, my boy?
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Looking to your boy TikTok.
Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. Obliterates him, still on the move.
That's crazy, yo.
Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Motion from the offense. Jet sweep pass.
We on that.
Really nice stop there.
Jose, what you doing, Jose?
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
3rd and goal from way back there. Johnson looking to throw.
Good hit.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to
Take
throw
your 3, my dog. He going
down.
for it.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's get this stop, D.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
No!
Caught it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Getting set for the point after.
That was a good drive. That was a good drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 85 yards.
I was trying to hit
And they
stick
close the
a lot.
deal with the
You didn't go
7-yarder
right
for the
outside.
score.
I should have went man defense though, but I know.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Taking a shot on the first play. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he will score! Touchdown, Cuse! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point splits the upright. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do
Send me your
something
EA,
different.
KJ. We can run for sure. Send me your EA.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established.
Hey,
They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to
I ain't know
find
you found my
footing.
TikTok, man.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. Still looking on the move. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. First down to start the drive after the break.
42 Spider.
Gonna run it. It's Giddens. Plows through the defense. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important, this offensive line, to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Johnson looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete now.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute
Turn me
warning.
up, Chad.
Give to the running back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the
Don't make me
chain.
lie to you.
We'll take a
Dang
quick
it.
break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
My PSN is Getoffkeem #1.
Right? Is
That's my
defense, you keep them
PSN.
guessing. You could throw
But
it, you
that,
can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates
That,
a little bit of space.
EA
The running
tag,
back
don't
blasts
make me lie
through,
to you,
gets
cuz.
the first down.
The Wildcats trying to pay off
Don't
the
make me
threat
lie
on
to you.
1st and goal. They'll try to
No.
get it in with the run.
That's crazy.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line.
That's
right on
crazy.
the
That should be
doorstep
tackled in
of
the
Vader.
backfield.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
No.
And how about that interior
Cam, what
defense
to do,
stuffing
Cam?
the run for nothing?
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the
guess you
half,
went from 60
you want to
there.
execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Don't worry.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I'm gonna drive down the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast.
Oh,
Their
bad
defense
throw.
right now.
Fires and
I
picked
thought that
off.
was the end route.
Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver.
I thought that was the end route.
Just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Gonna run it. It's Giddens. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. Smashes through.
This defense.
All right, I'm ready now.
They're tackling in the open field of gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
It's not over yet.
Effective offense, leading the
It is
way
not
here and
over
establishing this lead.
And
What's
that's
up,
how
Big
you
Horny?
count up, right? You want to come out, be clicking,
Come on,
early,
Cub.
get everything going. Way to get all the fastest
Hey.
rolling. The defense right now, on
Dog
the
fight.
they have no answers.
Down.
The offense doing whatever they want.
So they got the
pressed
touchdown,
the
now
wrong
going to
button
put it in the
last
hands of their defense to finish
Threw
off
the
this
wrong
half.
route. So, I mean, I get the ball back, so I'm not even going to lie.
On the move from inside his 5. Switch
I ain't
from the
gonna lie.
line. He
I got the
just
scope,
about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players.
Going to take a shot at this, DB.
Oh, hold on to the
And
ball,
this
big
is
dog.
dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he got smacked.
I got to
just
take
as
that
he released the
one-on-one with
pass.
Pin
It's
on the
incomplete.
outside.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get to him as he throws.
No!
What a cut down close. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That was big.
A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he loves to fire down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense.
I got 2 more plays, though.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Blasted as he lets it go.
Now I'm going to take the field goal.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
All right. Defense, we about to clamp. Oh, my
They want to
God.
get the ball back
One of
right
those.
now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Playing one of those.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed, they can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him.
How you doing, Raul?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orange. They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. A designed run for the quarterback. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
I do like the play call offensively here in a 2-point situation. Trust your quarterback to get it in, but this defense does such a good job rallying to the football, and they come away with no points on the 2-point attempt.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Smashes through the tackle. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do
I
it
messed
again.
that up, bro. I
I
sure
don't
did.
expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
No! That should have been a pick.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
There we go!
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, but just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking
No.
to scramble.
No!
The quarterback
There we
scrambled
go.
around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into
Hey,
a
that boy.
sack.
You know, when
Hey,
you go
cool.
down
I need you to
personnel
stay in the
package,
game.
you got
That boy
extra
hurt.
DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting, and if they were
Oh
able to
my
take the football,
God!
And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back.
Why I keep doing this? I
He
should
steps
have.
out of bounds, but not only does he
He's
get the ball
fast, so I
back,
just gotta
what
throw
a
it up there and
return
let him
to
run up
set up
under it.
his offense.
well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that
Hey,
play.
appreciate for
Great
liking
job
the
with the
live.
eyes. Like the
Run.
defender there picking that up.
Running
How did I
back
miss
searching
that
for a
tackle?
hole.
It's not over.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a
I gotta
first
hold him
down.
to 3. I gotta hold him to 3.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Kansas State 21, Syracuse 16.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to throw. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Kansas State! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire.
Hey,
Everything he's
2
doing
minutes and 50
is
seconds.
working
Like,
defensively.
don't get too cocky.
We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz
You
everybody.
gonna see it. Don't worry about it. You gonna see
Everything
it.
else ain't working anyways.
Coming out with it, it's James. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
I love that he
The
gets
Orange
cocky.
have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball
I
will
told
be
you don't get
grabbed
too
at the
cocky.
30-yard line.
I told you don't get too
And
cocky.
he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished
I had to go use it or
And
you
the
would
extra
I
point
ain't
is
do
good.
that.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team on the
I'm
field
gonna play
as they'll
defense.
send this one away. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Bro, I need a big hit, bro.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. He makes
I
the
still got 3
connection.
timeouts, though.
He will
But that's
step out of
wild.
bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now. Defensively, I think you just got to take more chances.
Why you
Right? You may
standing
have to
just-
blitz, you may have to sell out. You might risk giving up a big play, but
That nigga
it's just
just
so
was standing
critical at
there,
this
bro.
juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession to give yourself a chance to win.
Kansas State pushing the pace. Handoff from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this
Bro, that
thing
nigga
away.
just was standing
They get
there,
him on the
bro.
ground, but it's a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
When they've got him looking run, now to
No.
pass.
You should have took the game. You should have took the game. You had the game.
Going the other way.
You
he's
had
got
the game. You had the game.
Inside
You got
the 30.
greedy.
The 10.
You got greedy.
Down Cuse. The defense puts
You got
6 on the
greedy.
board with a big-time interception return.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick,
Oh my God!
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
That decision to go for 2 is going to be questioned and criticized all throughout the rest of the year and all throughout the offseason as well. If you just kick it, you tie it, and you send this thing into overtime potentially, but now because you went for the win, you need an onside kick to have a shot to pull this one out.
Pick it
And he
up!
loses the
Let's
ball,
go!
keeping his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Let's freaking go!
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout called there by the defense.
What's up, Timo? What it
Get
do?
the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might as well stick with him.
Game!
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down mark.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get
That's how you...
going.
That's how you win the game in the clutch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but not before he runs
Wow!
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need to turn it. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated
That's how
that
you
these
do
guys
it!
had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play their ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
And how do you gain respect? You want
That's
respect.
how you
talk
do
about
it,
our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls
That's
up.
how you
up,
do
and guess
it!
what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse
I
Palmer,
forgot I
David
had my
Pollock,
mic
our
on, but
entire
you know, I
broadcast
wasn't talking
team,
trash
I'm
and nothing. I ain't
This
say,
has
oh,
been
you
another
shouldn't have got this, nothing like
of
that.
EA Sports College Football.
Bro, you feel me, bro? Curtain blows. I ain't even finna play no more. I gotta get dressed. I gotta get dressed, Chad. Chad, I gotta get dressed, Chad. I don't even wanna. What? Don't call it a comeback. Come on, man. 8-0. Jay Nicole, I'm 8-0. I'm using tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 teams. I'm not using tier 1 and tier 2. All right, bro, focus on your game. I'm not using Bama, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, LSU. I'm not used to them big time schools. I've been playing with Arizona, BYU, Baylor, Syracuse, Illinois, Lewis. I've been playing with schools like that. And y'all see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 0. 8 and 0. 8 and motherfreaking 0. Chat. Come on now. I'm ranked number 1 right now in my class. In my current division. I'm ranked number 1. I'll get at y'all later, chat, man. I'll be on tonight, running games later.